Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another random match on WWE 2K17. Now, this one has been suggested by, I've got to get this right now, Uchenna Ekwe. I hope I pronounced that. I hope I've pronounced that. I can't even pronounce correctly, so I'm struggling here as it is, aren't I? Really? Yeah, I hope I have pronounced that correctly. Let me know in the comment section if that is wrong, because I know you've suggested a couple more, I think, and they are in the hat, so I know for next time. Now, you have suggested Kalisto versus Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn. But the best thing about this one is that we are going to try a ladder match for the first time on this game. So be interesting to see if this match type works. Because on last year's game it was a little bit shaky. I'm hoping this year it's been fixed. So the thing about this game, right? just to go on the Kalisto entrance there for a second. Obviously you just saw what Kalisto did. And I know in real life they cut it really well. So that's how it looks. But there is a trampoline there. And on the game, they don't cut it as well, and there's no trampoline. So essentially, he's just defied all laws of physics there, Kalisto, by doing what he did there. It's a pretty petty thing to say, I know, but it's just something that I notice. Now, there was a big patch yesterday, about 3 gigabytes worth, something like that anyway. It took me an ages to download it, so hopefully that is going to fix a lot of the issues we have had with this game so far, and hopefully this is going to be a pretty good match. I know there's been a few issues with, I think, tag team matches were a little bit shaky. Elimination Chamber was a little bit shaky as well, so hopefully they're going to fix those too. Triple threats and fatal 4-ways so far have been absolutely fantastic. I'm happy with them. Last man standing match, I've only done one, and that seemed to work quite well as well. Submissions we're still struggling with, but we've not really seen many full-on submission matches as of yet, so hopefully that's going to be a good one for us. And ladder match is one that I'm really interested in seeing. We're not trying a table match here either, so we'll have to try that at some point. So yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions for table matches. Then, just as always, if you have any suggestions for random matches, then please do drop them in the comment section below. I will get them added into the hat, and we will record them and give you a shout out in the process when yours gets pulled out. So this should be interesting, this one, because Kalisto, Sami Zayn and Seth, all well known for their agility, really. Of course, Kalisto is the most agile, as he would be, being one of the cruiserweights. But he's not actually, I don't understand why he's not one of the cruiserweights. I know, obviously, he's not one of the cruiserweights because he's on SmackDown, not Raw, but still, they would have known they were going to do this before the draft, so why didn't they put Kalisto on Raw? It makes no sense to me. I know I said yesterday I was going to take this belt away from Seth as well, didn't I? I completely forgot to do it. I will do that at some point. So yeah, I don't understand why they put Kalisto on SmackDown, not on Raw, because Kalisto could have been a fantastic asset to that cruiserweight division. Plus, it gives him something more. It gives him a relevance as well. And that's the thing that a lot of these cruiserweights that have been on the roster for a few years have always had an issue with. People like Kalisto and Sin Cara. Kalisto's not done too bad because he has had the United States Championship a couple of times. Sin Cara's struggled. Neville as well. Neville has struggled to really find a place on the main show, especially on Raw, since the draft. We've barely seen him. So to have that cruiserweight division is a great way for Neville to find himself some relevance on that card and potentially get himself a championship run as well, which would be great to see. But I think at the moment, I think they're going to keep that belt on TJ Perkins. I almost said a rude word there for a second. They're going to keep that belt on TJ Perkins for a little bit of time, I should imagine. They don't want to take away from the guy that won the Cruiserweight Classic. I doubt he'll lose that belt now for a while. And of course, in our Universe mode, TJ Perkins will be defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Brian Kendrick at the Royal Rumble, which is hopefully going to be uploaded around about next weekend. There's a lot of work involved in doing the Royal Rumble, I must admit. So it's going to take me a good few days to get all the images together and record everything. So I think it is going to take us some time, but hopefully not too much time. Bit of tag team work here by Kalisto and Sami Zayn, knowing that Seth is probably the most dangerous one in the match, the former world champion. Zayn now taking Kalisto outside the ring, and well, they've just left Seth Rollins inside the ring with a ladder, but Seth now, oh, he's turned the ladder around. He's going to go for the climb straight away. Now, not quite sure how the minigame is going to work on this one. Hopefully the guys, that looks a lot better there by Zayn. He was able to set the ladder down straight away. I know last year's game there was a lot of just random swinging and trying to grab onto people's legs. They couldn't get the positioning correct of trying to pull people down. So that looks pretty good from the offset. Now I know there's quite a few new extra moves in this as well, isn't there? There's there's the ladder up to the top rope that you can run up and dive. And there's also the breaking the ladder across the apron and the barricade as well. I don't know if that'll work in the AI. I don't know whether they'll try and do that or not. It'd be pretty cool if they did try and do stuff like that. Seth with the springboard 450 and completely overshoots it, but he is going to act like it didn't hurt. He's going to act like a boss and pretend that it didn't hurt. No, I'm fine. It's fine. I didn't hurt. So Zayn is still down on the outside. Watch your head, Zayn, if you get up. You might bang your head on that ladder. No, he's fine. So Kalisto currently being dominated by Seth Rollins. And Zayn out of nowhere, just a tiny tap in the back of Seth, just letting him know he was there. And now Zayn does start climbing the ladder. And Kalisto's going to join him up there. Right hand to the gut. Zayn still holding on to the briefcase. And Kalisto finally does force Zayn to let go. Big right hand and Zayn comes off hard on. Oh, is Kalisto going to go for it? He's going to go for it. Big splash off the top of the ladder. What a beautiful move. I'm liking that. And I'm surprised the game went for that. Normally it would just go straight for the briefcase. But I like the way they actually thought about going for that high impact move. Now Seth, pay attention because right behind you, Zayn has a hold of the briefcase. This could be dangerous for this match. Kalisto, you need to get up and take Sami Zayn out. He does push the ladder out the way. And he does manage to drop Zayn down. I don't think Zayn could release the briefcase quickly enough. And now I was a bit worried there. I was worried the match was going to end a bit prematurely. And that's what I don't want to happen. I want this match to last a decent amount of time. Oh, that looks like that hurt. He banged his knee on the ladder there. I want this match to last a decent amount of time. At least get us to a about a 10-12 minute match at least. Hopefully 15 minutes. A Seth up on top, Phoenix splash, and Kalisto rolls out the way. There've been a lot of big dives so far in this match that have all missed. The one that did hit was one where Kalisto came off the top of the ladder. Double DDT there by Zayn and Rollins on Kalisto, and straight away Rollins destroys the little alliance there by a big right hand on Zayn. A big drop kick as well, taking Zayn down. That's the word I'm looking for. Kick in the shin. Seth now sending Kalisto into the corner. And, a complete shot there into the actual turnbuckle. Well, it looks like Zayn was going for a Blue Thunder bomb there, and Seth managed to flip out the back and catches Zayn with that discus forearm. And now Kalisto with a front chancery on Seth Rollins. And there's the arm breaker. Zayn now sending Rollins into the corner. And he's going Lucha Libre style tornado DDT. Kalisto trying to set that ladder up mid of the ring. And he gets caught straight away. Oh, go on, Zayn. Go on. That's perfectly lined up. Run up that ladder. Oh, no, he's going to suplex. Oh, it looked like he was going to suplex Kalisto onto the ladder there. Go on, go for it, Kalisto. Run up that ladder and take Seth out. Go on, please. Kalisto, 450 splash on Sami Zayn. Go on, run up that ladder. Run up that ladder, come on. Do it for me. Do it for me. Nah, back in the ring now. I'm just desperate to see one of these big high impact moves. Oh, Zayn stood in the apron there waiting for Kalisto to get back up to his feet, and Seth just caught him straight in the face. And now Seth going outside to join Sami Zayn. He's left Kalisto in the ring on his own with the ladder. Can Kalisto sneak up there while these two guys are on the outside fighting each other now? Kalisto is up there. He has a hold of the briefcase. Sami Zayn climbs up the ladder and catches Kalisto with a big right hand to the gut. Kalisto goes down. And now Zayn looking for the briefcase, and Seth pushes the ladder away and Zayn drops straight down. Jawbreaker now by Zayn. He might have hurt himself there. Actually, jawbreaker. Both his knees landed on that ladder. Oh, a sit-out Michinoku driver. It's just a Michinoku driver. It's not a sit-out. It's all sit-out, aren't they, Michinoku drivers? Seth, big kick to the gut, and now a flat DDT. Kalisto getting back up to his feet on the outside. Seth brings the ladder back up, and Kalisto taking the ladder away from Seth, dropping it on the ground. And Seth just launching Kalisto over the top rope. That's going to come in useful for Seth. in, of course, our Royal Rumble in a couple of weeks' time. That ladder's set up quite nicely again. No, it drops. Sami Zayn stamping on the arm now. Stamping on the arm in this type of match is very clever because if you push the ladder away, people can still support their own weight on that briefcase. However, if you start to damage their arms, that's going to become less effective. So clever move there by Sami Zayn. A big splash as well. Bringing Seth back up to his feet. And into a blue thunder bomb. And all while Kalisto has a hold of that ladder once again, sets it up. But I like that. I like the fact that Kalisto didn't climb the ladder because Sami Zayn was in the ring. Decent AI there. I like that. And now Kalisto is at the top of the ladder. He has a hold of the briefcase as well. Seth needs to bring him down. Taking his time about it though, Seth. Seth now with the electric chair drop on Kalisto. And so far, you know what? I'm pretty impressed by this ladder match. I'm happy with the way it's going. I think the triple threat aspect is working quite nicely as well. And maybe we could do this for a championship at some point. Seth now dropping to the outside after Zayn hits him with a ladder. Kalisto. Oh, I thought if Kalisto had got Sami Zayn with that Hurricanrana, then Zayn was going head first into that ladder. So Zayn is very lucky that he managed to reverse that. Big kick to the gut there by Zayn on Kalisto. Brings the ladder back up. Oh, and straight to the back of Kalisto now. Both Zayn and Rollins are down. So both Kalisto and Rollins down. Zayn has a chance here to climb the ladder and get hold of the briefcase. He does, but Seth is back in the ring. Can Seth get there in time? He does push the ladder away. And Kalisto, oh, powerbomb. I think he just about got lucky enough to just miss that ladder. But clever move there by Zayn. As he rolled out of the ring, he took the ladder with him, stopping Kalisto from potentially setting that up and trying to win the match because Kalisto is the only man on his feet right now. Both other guys are down outside the ring. If Kalisto can set this up and get the ladder quickly enough. Both Zayn and Rollins are starting to stir, but Kalisto, he's got a little bit of time. Seth's back up to his feet. Zayn's back up to his feet. Both guys are back into the ring. And both guys stand there and do absolutely nothing as Kalisto pulls it down. I think the animation was just a bit delayed there. I think Kalisto had already won. And both guys were looking at there. But I think the delay, I think it was just a slight delay in the animation. I think that's all it was. But either way, I'm pretty happy with this ladder match. I think it's gone pretty well. It could have ended a little bit more convincingly, but still, I think it was pretty good. I do. So like I said earlier on, this match was suggested by Ushena Ekwe. So thank you very much for your suggestion. If anyone else has any other suggestions for random matches, then please do drop them down in the comment section below. And I will get them added into the hat for potentially a future video and for you to get a shout out in the process. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you very, very soon for another random match.